is humidity is for the birds. Let's recap. Monday I got here, just humid as all get out. Go home, even more humid. And I mean, I could feel like the water, the sweat running down my forehead, hitting the sweatband of my hat. Shirt just soaked. I'm just like, what the? Felt like truck hit me. I think it was the heat and humidity, just that barometric pressure, and just crazy shit, absolute crazy shit. And I went home and got a project, and just drenched in sweat. I'm like, holy crap! Yesterday, same damn thing. Got a couple little pieces done. Like, nope, I'm in. Drenched in sweat. I'm like, took a shower, a lukewarm shower, and then turned it to cold and just kind of stood there and just, I could feel like the heat kind of slowly leave the body as this cold water's running down my back from like the base of my skull down. I'm like, okay, I think we can sleep tonight. Yeah, I slept. I mean, I do sleep aid. I have to take a sleep aid. But I woke up and it was just like, I am sweaty. I'm going to have to adjust the pedestal fan, kind of blow across the room, or either turn the window fan on medium so it pulls more air through the window. Holy shnikes. Someone's in the bathroom. So, I'm not going outside. I'm not going outside. I'm not. I'm already moist. The collar of my shirt is already wet. It's ridiculous. Let's talk about this wall here, okay? Just other odds and ends and things like that. A lot of you run that walk behind string trimmer, the big boy, brush cutter, string trimmer, thingamabob like that. I got you we got the string here for you. Now, mind you, it's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's only 10 pieces in here, but that's that big boy string for that big boy string trimmer. So we got that. It's 0.155. Big. All sorts of little odds and ends and stuff. I do have a handful of Toro string trimmer pieces, or the spools. Mind you, bring us in the old one so we can actually match up with this stuff. This stuff's kind of older Toros, not newer Toros, but if you want to try to get one that's the correct one, bring us in the old one. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got like 8 or 9 of them up here. So if you have a Toro string trimmer, why don't you have a steel? But if you have a Toro string trimmer, bring in the spool. Okay? If you know someone who owns a Toro string trimmer and they're struggling finding a spool for it, tell them, go to GERLACHS, take your spool with you. They'll see if they have it. It's either that or bring the whole damn machine in. You can do that too. Yeah, all sorts of doodads and stuff. We've got... I do carry some aftermarket Echo things, Echo heads. Okay, so if you have an Echo string trimmer, I can see if one of our aftermarket heads fits. Okay, I do have some of the bump caps. I do have some of the full heads and stuff. I've even got some of the inserts. My suggestion is if you own an Echo, why don't you own a Steel? But if you have an Echo, bring in the machine. We'll see what we have. See if we can't help you. Otherwise, I can order it. Be a few days. It'll be like 5 to 10 business days getting it in. Or Wagner's is the Echo dealer. So I have some aftermarket stuff. Now, I'm going to learn you guys. These poor guys have been sitting here for a while. Do you see this? If you just want to do an oil change on your machine, push mowers. If you just want to do an oil change on your push mower stuff, you don't want to bring it in, come get this guy. Okay? This is an oil extraction little kit and stuff. So, take the hose, the one end of the hose, you stick it down into the oil on your push mower and stuff. Probably anything that has like a small engine on it. I probably wouldn't do. Well, you might be able to do a rider with this if it's got a long enough hose on it. Do not run engine due to carbon. Blah 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 blah. Yada yada yada. It does not say that you could do a rider, but I don't think if you got yourself like an extra long hose, took the hose out of this, went to the hardware store, got yourself a longer hose, you could probably do it if your rider does not have a drain tube. Most riders nowadays have that little lock and load thing on them. But if you got the old one, and it's like in a really bad, awkward spot. But most of the time, so this oil removal kit is for like push mowers, things where you would literally have to like tip it on its side to empty it out. This guy. This is a good one. Compact. I would say yes. I would say yes. Ooh, it's dirty. Ooh, no. There's Boss Man. Here we go. Been getting this asked a lot lately. Do you have the washouts for the lawnmowers? I do. I have the whole kit. Okay? So, a lot of riders, they have like one washout. Some of those riders have like two. One's plated off and one's in there. This. So, it gets you like the plastic insert, gets you the metal insert, and it gets you the coupler. So if you want to put a washout on your deck and stuff, and you got like the little plate covering that hole, this. You could put this into a mower. I mean, option A, option B. Well, that's interesting. You could, if your mower doesn't have a washout, I don't see why you could not use this. That. Okay, you guys see it? Sorry, I'm a little shaky. It's the coffee. So, yeah. It's so you can put one in. He's such a freaking weirdo. Got sorts of gloves. It's gonna be a weird day. I've got extra power washer hose. You need it. These are the aftermarket ones. If you have a steel, I do sell steel. They're up in that front case. We looked at those already. I do have some debris bags. Boy, these gotta be old. What do they go on?
Commercial walk-ins, you hang on the back so you couldn't trash it.
Ah! I just got learned. These, on the when you have the commercial walk-behinds, these go on, hang on those machines. So, if he's responsible enough and picking up the trash before he runs it over, goes in this. Interesting. I just got learned. So we got that. Got all sorts of little odds and ends and doodads and stuff. We have the hour meter kit. You can have the dust. If your Cub Cadet meter kit is not working, you pick one of them. All sorts of gloves. What the heck is this? It's a blade? Yeah. Looks like a blade. For a Honda? Oh, Lordy. It is. It's an actual like saw blade for your Honda string trimmer. If you're looking for something to be a little bit more aggressive for your string trimmer, please don't go for a wire one. Because you gotta understand, that head is spinning about 3,600 RPMs. If those wires on that brush break off, where do you think those are lodging into? That sucker's gonna hurt. Same thing with the metal blades for the string trimmers. Please don't go aftermarket with a chainsaw blade attached to it, because if that sucker stretches and it comes off of that blade, it's either going out there or right here, and that ain't gonna be fun if it hits you. But yeah, I got all sorts of little odds and ends. At the very top, if you leave your poor machine outside, don't put it in the shed. I do have some rider covers. I do have some zero turn covers. We have those too. Other than that, this is just kind of like a little odds and ends wall. If you want to stop here and check out that wall, check out this wall, and see what we have, we can help you out with that. Okay? Some nice gloves. We even got a leveling gauge. So if you feel like conquering that little subject of making sure your deck is level. This gauge right here is what you would want. Yep. So
you'll know if you get the 2 on there.
Yeah, it's all sorts of odds and ends. We got some gloves on this wall. We got some gloves on that wall. Yep. Yep. Fun on a bun. Coffee. Oh, wait. Here we go. There it is. There it is. I was looking for that one. Ah. Do you see that? That is the jump start for those Troy Bolt string trimmers. I don't have the battery ones. I don't know how long those battery ones would really last, but that's a plug-in one. That will jumpstart your string trimmer. So you stick it into that little hole in the back end of that string trimmer and hit the button. It starts it right up for you. Had a few people ask about those. They want the battery one, which I don't know how well that battery one would work. I'd be worried that if you have some compression issues on that string trimmer, that sucker's going to rip it out of your hands. All right, guys. This is just a little look at what we have on the extra walls. So we got like that wall, we got like that wall, we got like that wall over there. Just the odds and ends. Just the things that sometimes you don't always need, but it's kind of nice to find if you need it, when you do need it. I do have 2 new mowers over here. So I have an X-Mark and a Cub Cadet. Not a Rider Cub Cadet or the CC30 Cub Cadet. I've got one of those Z Cub Cadets. So the 0 turn with the steering wheel, it's over there. So we'll probably hit up the X-Mark tomorrow. Probably hit up the Cub Cadet Saturday. We'll just do Easy Vibe Sunday. Sound like a plan? We'll both meet here. Same bat time, same bat channel. Tell me how far back that goes. All right, guys, I love you. I appreciate all of you. I appreciate everybody who subscribed to this channel. We're all human. Sometimes we stumble. Oh, anytime we stumble. I appreciate all of you who have subscribed or followed me here. I appreciate all of you who subscribe to me on YouTube. Appreciate all that. Let's keep this one thing at the very forefront of our minds. Let's treat each other the way we want to be treated. Okay? Makes life easier. Catch you tomorrow. Hopefully not as voiced, but probably will be. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.